Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo. Today I've got quite the decor haul. So I've been busy. I've been picking up things. I'm going to show you where everything is from. Lots of Hobby Lobby clearance items, and I was just there yesterday. Stuff is getting marked down to 90%, so you may want to call your store, check ahead, head in, and then I have some stuff from other places like Target and Ross, and I'll be telling you a little bit about some of the changes going to happen in this room. So this is the current situation in the guest room. At the end of the video, I'm going to get into our plans for this room. We've got big family changes coming. So I'm going to start on the bed with all of the stuff I picked up at the Hobby Lobby clearance sale. But just so you know, the other side of the room is also full of things that I have to share with you guys. So we're going to start up front with the Hobby Lobby clearance. The back is mostly from Ross. We'll get to that, except for that one black basket right there that did come from Hobby Lobby. But I did get that one only on 50% off. So we'll start with the really good bargains. So these are lanterns. I paid $9.99. They're originally $39.99. Now, I don't think I'm going to use them as lanterns, so I will be styling these. I'm going to try and do more decorating here for you guys and show you how I'm using items. So I've already got a video planned for that. So I did pick up two things I picked up for my son's room specifically. I'm going to be working on that in July. Is just a little game. Just says game. Nope. This is a picture, a gaming mode picture. So this was $3.49. It was on clearance from $13.99. He has a little shelf that I have plans to use that on. Now this locker room sign, they had so many of these on clearance. So it's wrapped in plastic. Sorry for any glare. I paid $5.49. I'm going to put this above his closet. And originally it was $21.99. It's just a metal sign that says locker room. I think that's going to go really well in his room. Now, this is another thing I want to share with you guys how I'm using these because it's not how you would probably think. These are sconces, and my store had quite a few of these. They were priced originally at $25. I paid $6.25. So they do have the glass right there in the center, definitely meant for a candle. The base on those are wood, and then they've got the gold metal. I did get a pair. And I've got plans for these in our daughter's room now. I'm going to do a few things in her bathroom. And this is something I just picked up. It was just one of the basic wood items at Hobby Lobby. But every now and then, all of their wood items go 40% off. So this was a $12.99 item. Walmart sells one similar, but their price has gone up. And I think for theirs that is this size, it's $20 now. So I got this 40% off. I stained it. It was originally like a light pine. So I did make that one change, and we're going to use that for towels in her bathroom. Now, speaking of her bathroom, I did pick up a pair of the canisters on clearance. So I paid $7.49 for this one. It is quite large, and it was originally $30. So very expensive. Not sure what the big one's going to be for, but I know that this one we've kind of thought would be great for Q-tips in her bathroom. $6.24 for this one, which was $25 originally. So I think those will be really nice. And then I got the shelf. So this I took off the tag because I already stained it a little bit darker. This wood part was slightly lighter. Yesterday, I got out my stain and got busy. This was, I think, priced at like $59.99. It's just a wood shelf. So I'm toying with painting this part. It depends on if we paint her bathroom or not. So I picked it up for $9.99. I think it's a great deal. I can put these jars and other things in her bathroom on top of them. And especially for $10. And then I got this, which This was wood, and you may say, what did you do to it? You destroyed it. I'll have to do a tour of her room so you know where I'm going. Although this did not turn out as well as the other pieces. Tried to antique it after I painted it green, but it's just going to be for necklace storage. And I paid $3.50 and it was originally $13.99. So really good prices on their clearance. Now, also on the Hobby Lobby clearance, I picked up this sconce. I am going to use this, I think, in my dining room. I'm probably going to change it a little bit. I paid $8.99 for it. It's a good size. It's meant for a candle. Again, I'm probably going to not use it that way. This was $36 originally, and I think it's a really good buy, especially for that price. I'm always looking for things that I can use and just maybe paint or change just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to get into some of the stuff that is not Hobby Lobby. A lot of it's going to be Ross. Now, this was an Amazon item, and I want to say it was like $14, $13.99. I've been looking for something like this in this wood tone, which goes really well in my daughter's room. I'm going to hang it on a wall vertically because she has all kinds of little vintage purses that she wants to display. And then I have a few big items back here. I'll start with this because it's the only thing that is from Home Goods. It's a really good sized pillow. It's between a muted green and gray, and I got it on clearance for $12, so $25 originally, and I'm going to use that in our mudroom on the bench. And then I fell down a rabbit hole in Ross. I'm still on the fence about these, so I would love your comments. They would be grouped with other things, not specifically these. Although I don't know yet. There was only 2 of them. I like to buy things in either pairs or 3s, but at Ross they were only $19.99 and they're quite large. Actually, while I was there, this lady kept eyeballing them in my hand. I didn't get a basket, and turns out she gave me her card. She started talking to me. She said, "Are you sure about those?" Because I kept looking at them. I said, "Yeah, I'm going to get them and give them a try." And it turns out she was a designer. She's like, "Those are really nice. I just thought I'd ask in case you weren't going to take them because I decorate homes for a living and I would have taken them." So I'm thinking about a wall. It's probably going to be in a video. Let me know, though, your initial thought. They're just round, sort of like that sisal woven. And I don't know. I think they've got a big impact, as you can see by the only thing we've hung in the guest room. I'm partial to circles, so I don't know. This is another thing I found at Ross, and it does have the glass base. It's wrapped in there. So this is just a oversized rattan lantern on clearance for $13.99. It is such a good size for the price, and I don't have a plan for it. I couldn't leave it behind at that price, though. I also found this and just kind of fell in love with it. Again, no plan, except I have thought that maybe either a real pot for plant inside or a faux plant inside. Just have to find the right one. It was $5.99. They had other sizes. This was the smallest. So it is that outdoor durable plastic weave, and could not leave that behind. I'm gonna walk around the bed so we can look at that stuff. All right, so over here, there's actually one thing from Tuesday morning, and that is this really large round basket. And I think for the size, I was sure it was going to be $49.99. It's $29.99. And so we have so many large walls. I know it's one more round thing, but I had to bring it home. And that's the same thing that happened with this. I was running in to check out their clearance and I saw this. It's part of their spring collection, so it's priced at $55 and it was marked 50% off. All their spring right now is 50% off. I'm sure it'll get marked down again soon, but this one was in really good condition and they only had a few. So I already have an idea of how to use this one They're very similar. I know, it's a rabbit hole. Then Ross. So I found 3 of these. I actually had found 4, but one of them was just not great. Now, I have noticed that this one, the way they wove it, is more tight, and so it looks darker than these 2. And they're just wall decor, good size. I believe these were $20. Yes, $19.99. And I like them. I had a lot of this stuff and this look when we first got married. So it's kind of funny that now we're on the train of having married children and kids in college, and we're going back to that. So now I'm going to transition over here, show you guys some thrifted items and a couple more things from Ross and some stuff from Target. So first off, from Target, I bought these. They had a really great deal online, and I believe it was in store as well. They are by Pillow Fort, so that's the children's brand, and these are normally, I think, $50 or $60. They had them marked down to $19.99. So I bought a pair of them, and I think we're going to use them in here in the guest room. I'm going to get to that at the end of the video. So that was the aesthetic I was going for. And then I picked up a few more things that went along with that aesthetic. We'll go with the mirror first because that's also from Ross. It's round. I know, I kind of have a problem. Let me move the lamp I got at the thrift store so you can see. Now, I think that's a really nice mirror, and it can be so expensive. And I was really surprised when I saw that the price was only $40. It was $39.99. So I might have to do a grouping with this mirror and then those 2 shelves. And then I found this at the thrift store. It was $3. It's actually to put photos on. I do need to tighten the black strings. They're like elastic, but for $3, I think it'll be really nice to have a simple little piece like that that's the same tone and color in here for photos. And while I was at Ross, I'm telling you, I've been doing some damage over there. I got these ferns. Now, I'm all about the price point and the quality, and these I would expect to be at least $20 in most stores. They're a good size. They're very realistic. I haven't even fluffed them. And for $14 a piece, I couldn't leave them behind. And then also Thrift Find is this lamp. I'm definitely using this in my son's room. It was $3. It did not have the shade, but I found the shade on clearance in the regular clearance section of Hobby Lobby, not like their huge clearance event, which their normal clearance section in your store should be back along the back wall somewhere in your store. So ask your store employees if you can't find it. And it was only $2.50. I think it came with a lamp and the lamp was broken. So those can be so expensive. I also got this little tray. It was $2. I'm going to show you the back actually, because I'm always looking for the original tag. This was probably from like, I'm thinking TJ Maxx or something, maybe Home Goods, and originally $20. So I paid $2. I also found this in my Target dollar spot on clearance. These just came out for $5 and these are 50% off. So I might actually give that a new look. I haven't decided. Kind of looks good in here now. This is a dresser that I refinished for our master that we moved in here. There's going to be a few videos coming. That's all I can say. And then I found these at Family Dollar. I'm loving that store. These were 50% off. I love to use these in my kitchen. I'll include that in a future video, how I like to use these to protect my counters and more Ross plants. So these are 2 orchids that I found that are identical, and the pots are just perfect. I love them. They're kind of textured and creamy white. $13.99, and it's just so pretty. I've been wanting orchids like this for our master bathroom. So I'll be putting one on each of our vanities. Okay, now these two things are totally random, but this is from Five Below. It was $5.55. It's actually a rug. I think it'd make a great runner, especially for that price. So you can fold it. It's quite large. It's actually 3 by 5. So I have a few ideas for this. You may be seeing this again soon, but you can't beat the price. And then I found this, which I wish I could find more of these that are exactly like this one at Family Dollar. No, Dollar General. That's Dollar General. This is Dollar General. $5. I'll show you guys how I use this. It's going to actually be in our living room and then a thrifted item. So I've already taken this out, cleaned it, painted it yesterday, and it's probably going to get hung tonight. There's a specific area in my son's room that I wanted something quite large that I could flip and hang on a horizontal. And this was $6. And all it needed really was a good washing and then a quick freshen up of paint. I was at the at-home store and things like this were $60 to $70. So when I saw this for $6, I knew it had to come home. And last but not least, listen, I have a problem. I love baskets. I love black. I love woven. I love lanterns, and I can't get enough. This one I could not leave behind. It's also from Ross. It was $14.99. And I like the size of this one because I need something that when I bring home clothes, I'm like the family shopper and they don't fit, they don't like them, or I have to make any returns. I want to have a place to put them that I don't have to see bags by my door. So this is going to be used on our mud bench right by our entryway to disguise them, make them cute. And it does need a little texture because it's kind of an all white area. So as I've mentioned, we are getting a new family member of sorts. Our daughter's dear friend is moving in with us in a matter of weeks. So we've got some transition happening. I did have some things stored in here and we use this room as a guest room. So this will be her room. And then if we need to use it for guests, she'll just double up with my daughter. But I wanted to get a few things and get my daughter's bathroom really well organized. So if she decides to share a bathroom with her instead of our son, which I'm pretty sure she will, there'll be plenty of room for towels and that sort of thing. And I'm just preparing for our son who will be moving here once he's married in November. And that means this year we get to host Thanksgiving. And we're not real huge on formality, but I do want to have the dining room in order. So I've been shopping. I'm going to do a whole video on the dining room because I've already started projects in there. And so a lot of these purchases will go into the finished dining room for Thanksgiving because all the kids will be here. I'm so excited. So many of these things are going to be used here in this room to get it ready for her, make it a place to call her own. We're going to call her Lele here. You guys know I've got a daughter who's Rosie, and then I've got the boy. So you guys will definitely be hearing her on the background of my Instagram and things like that. I've just been really busy nesting and getting the house organized. There will be a video soon too of my master bedroom. That's where the majority of the change is happening right now. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick catch up and of course, seeing what I'm finding. I wish you lots of luck out there hunting yourself and I'll see you guys back very soon.